title, and also $1 million in incentives in terms of a signing bonus incentive. Now, this was a shock too because uh, he spent pretty much the bulk of his career with Kentucky. He spent 15 seasons with Kentucky. I always remembered John Calipari. What's up with it, Chad? I'll see you in the building. I always remember John Calipari from his days at UMass. A lot of people don't realize that he spent time, of course, with Memphis as well, and then, of course, he was at Kentucky. He's also, a lot of people don't understand. He did spend some time in the NBA too as well. Now, uh, I remember John Calipari. Uh, he got really famous after his exchange with the late great Don Chaney, who was, of course, the head coach at Temple, and it was, of course, Don Chaney had got very upset, and of course, Don Chaney had threatened to unalive him and stuff. But at that time, a lot of people didn't really understand. They were he was really defending his players. Of course, some people are gonna of course, the media is gonna try to make Don Chaney look like the monster and everything, but he was just a competitor, and it didn't go no further than that. But I remember that press conference like it was yesterday. What's up with it, Brown Sugar? Now, uh, again, if you're just coming in here, please hit the like button. John Calipari has made it official, signing a 5-year deal, $7 million each season, and that's going to extend him until 2031. Okay, uh, do I like him going within the conference, within the SEC conference, to another school like Arkansas? Not really. Okay, not really. I don't see him being successful at Arkansas. Now, will their strength of schedule be better? We'll have to see. But of course, you're bringing in a big name. And the one thing that I do give credit to Calipari on, not particularly his coaching, he's not the best X's and O's coach. But as far as development of players to get you ready for the NBA, that's what he's good at. He's not really an X's and O's coach or anything. He's the guy. If you're trying to get to the NBA, oh boy, then John Calipari is somebody that you want to play under because he's, let's just call it what it is. He's always, it was always for a long time. With, would you rather play for Krzyzewski or would you rather play for Calipari? And a lot of people would say they would rather play for Calipari because at least I know I have a chance of getting into the league. But if you really truly want to know basketball, you want to, know the fundamentals, and you want to be just a well-rounded basketball player, then of course you would play for somebody like a Mike Krzyzewski. He took a pay cut. He gets players ready for the pros. Most of the players had good careers, like Camby. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got to think of, of course, Karl Anthony Towns. He's still in the league. You got Anthony Davis. He's in the league. I think he coached Rondo to my recollection. I think he had Rondo too. No. He was under Tubby Smith. I'm sorry. Nah, he was under Tubby Smith at that time. But um, you said Coach K, most of his guys were bust in the NBA. Nah, not all of them. Nah, not most of them. Grant Hill wasn't a bust. Okay, he just had injury problems. Christian Leitner, although he wasn't what they expected him to be, he still he still was able to play for some years. Kyrie Irving is panning out, to be successful, even though he didn't really play too much at Duke. Zion Williamson is starting to emerge and everything, even though he didn't play that much as well. He ended up getting injured and stuff. And then you also got to think about J.J. Redick. He lasted. He wasn't a bust or anything like that, but he wasn't what people expected him to be. And then Austin Rivers, Shane Battier wasn't a bust. All these guys actually had a pretty decent career. Now, if you're talking about like guys like Trajan Langdon who didn't really make the league, if you're talking about John Shire who didn't make the league, you know what I'm saying. If you include him, Jay Williams, he had what stopped him was the motorcycle accident. You know what I'm saying. So when we talk about bust, man, you got to really use that term like what it is. That means if you go to the NBA and you're not successful at all, you don't even play a season, then okay, yeah, we could talk about a bust. But if you play more than 5 seasons or whatever, and you last more than the average of what an NBA career is supposed to be, then you're not a bust. So but uh and then Bobby Hurley, he played for some years and stuff. But like I said, man, those guys, a lot of them guys, they ended up getting their degrees, you know what I'm saying, and doing other things and stuff. But it goes back to what I was just saying. Coach Calipari, if you're trying to get to the league or whatnot, that's where a lot of players would go to. They would go to Coach Calipari because they were just trying to play that one year and then go ahead, be one done, and then go ahead and go to the league or whatnot. Um, but I just really don't think that this is going to be a dynamic move or anything for the program. I don't see Arkansas really winning the championship. Of course, I could be wrong, but we'll see how it pans out. I really don't like Coach Calipari's coaching style, per se. Um, you know, to each is everybody's own, but not to me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I will give him credit though. If you are trying to go to the league, if you are trying to go to the pros, then Coach Calipari is somebody that you do want to play up under, and then go ahead and take your talents to the pro level if you can make it. So we'll see how it pans out. Make sure you like the video, share, subscribe, hit the notifications so that you are notified. You said Kyler Perry's a Hall. Oh yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's definitely in the Hall of Fame. You know, um, you know, but like I said, he's not. He's not one of my favorite guys. You said Arkansas is going to have better recruits. Yeah, they are. Now, I will say this: over the past few years, it's kind of went the other way in terms of the ACC in terms of recruit. For a while, it was actually Rick Pitino and Calipari that were running things, but then it shifted again to Mike Krzyzewski. Mike Krzyzewski actually started adapting to what Pitino and Calipari and them were doing, which let's just call it what it is. They were doing under the table stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's nothing new, especially when we talk about that whole Louisville things or whatever. And a lot of coaches were doing it anyway. They just hadn't been caught. If you looked at the movie Blue Chips, shout out to my brother James, Notable Boy Sports and News. We had always talked about this. Blue Chips really just tells you everything that goes on in college basketball, especially back then. You know, how Kentucky gonna be without John? Well, we'll just have to see. I mean, they're gonna have to find somebody to replace him. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be hard to replace? I mean, not really. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kentucky wasn't. They weren't successful this season. Okay, and let's just call it what it is. The last couple of seasons they really haven't. They haven't been as successful as what they were. In the past or whatnot. But it really be hard to replace in terms of okay, if you need to get guys getting ready for the NBA and developing all that other stuff. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying, because Coach Calipari, let's just call it what it is. He was greater at doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Blue Chips was good. Kentucky Final Four bust every year. Yeah, but they definitely like I said, man, they got to be in there. And over the past couple of seasons, they just haven't done. Now of course, they're doing better than Louisville. Louisville, that's why they got rid of Kenny Payne, because he didn't come in there and implement any type of profound changes. As a matter of fact, they did worse than what they did the previous season. Bruce Pearl is a good fit for the. But I think Bruce Pearl is happy. Where he's at. You know what I'm saying. Now I do like Bruce Pearl. But you know, at the same token, we have to also look at their resumes and stuff like that. And uh, a lot of people would rather be up under Calipari, unfortunately, than Bruce Pearl. Bruce Pearl, good fit for. You said Mark Few. Yeah, Mark Few. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ride out right now. I'll be coming with some other content a little bit later. Make sure y'all like the video, share, subscribe, hit the notifications so that you are notified. Until then, it's straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'll get at you later.